Capricorn, welcome to your general reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This one is for 15 June till 15 July for money and career. I've lit a red candle for you. I was guided by Spirit and Source to do that for you. And it's really to draw the joy and happiness and heart smile back into your life when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, when it comes to money, to draw in the positivity back into your life. I do apologize for, for the visual quality of this video. There's some renovations that are taking place in the house at the moment, so it's in the middle of the night that I'm recording it. I just sort of like, makeshift set this up. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get to a reading for you this week, and of course, that is diabolical. Can't do that. All right. General reading for you, Capricorn. I hope that you're doing great. When you do come across something in the reading that resonates with you, then just go ahead and claim it for yourself. Say yes to it, place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and say yes. At the end of the reading, we're also going to draw you an oracle card to see what the angels have to communicate to you. So maybe focus on that one burning question that you are having at the moment that you would like some universal clarity on, so that at the end of the reading, when I draw that for you, that we see what the angels would like to communicate to you, beautiful, beautiful Capricorn. All right. So past influences that is currently affecting your life. We've got the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands there in the middle, and then the Nine of Swords. So, at first glance, when you look at this, it really seems like things are going from very, very good to sort of like mediocre to absolutely bad, But hang on. Let's first see. Okay, so first of all, it seems like everything started off really, really well, your Capricorn. So, maybe started a new job, started a new career, started to focus on doing your own thing. Everything went well, the clients were there, the business was there, things were working out. All right. I feel that some of you somehow went on your own. It was, it felt like the right thing to do. And I can see that it was the right thing to do. But, it's not always, easy flow in life, just doing your own thing. And so for some of you, you know, everything was very, very beautiful. Everything started to grow. In a way, it feels to me like you somehow grew a little bit too fast. So maybe you were driven, in the past to really expand, which is beautiful. But you may have, you know, taken on a little bit too much too fast, that sort of thing. And so that could then start to feel contrived. And it's almost like there were some support structures that needed to be put in place beforehand, which weren't. And it might, I don't really feel a sense of like arrogance or anything like that. It's more like maybe you just didn't realize that these things have to be set in place. So there were some definite challenges that took place here. People showed you the ugly of who they are. And I also feel that there's a sense here that you maybe expected some loyalty from certain individuals who then didn't give you that loyalty. And of course, it can be super, super hard when that happens. Um, but it's like, you have to get down to the core of the matter, down to the bone of the matter. It could even be that maybe you were falsely accused of something, somebody was letting you sort of like take the fall for something. Um, Not a very nice situation. Lots of pain, lots of challenges, lots of tears. So doing really, really well. It could also be that I feel that for some of you it could be that you maybe trusted somebody really quite implicitly, and then they went and did some very hurtful things to you. We're going to see when we clarify. Let's see where we currently are. Let's see where we currently are. All right. You have learned your lesson. You have learned your lesson, Capricorn. Looking at your current energy over here with the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. And also the thing with sixes is that in tarot, six is it's a number of love, it's a number of miracles, it's a number of quick turnaround, it's a number of quick possibilities. So beautiful quick possibilities that are possible here for you, quick turnarounds that are possible here for you, because when you turn six around, it becomes nine. So everything that you lost And this is quite a beautiful thing to come through here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Everything that you've lost is returning back to you multiplied. Multiplied. All right? Everything that you lost, returning back to you multiplied. Um, I see unexpected opportunities for you to make money. So it seems like, you've tried things, didn't quite work out, thought it was the end of the road, and then just had to move on. So it's more like a lesson that you needed to learn. As we got progress in life, whether we do our own business, whether we work for a company, or like whatever it is that we do, there are those lessons that need to be learned. And for you, Capricorn, especially as you maybe step forward into a more leadership sort of role, um, I actually get position and not role. I don't know why, but that's what I get. Um, there are some tough ones, some tough things that need to be learned, and I can see that you learned them, and you weren't broken. Like your spirit may have been a little bit dimmed, but you were definitely not broken. Okay, the best is yet to come here for you. Then the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Doing some final releases. I can see that you are focusing on the positive of life, which is a beautiful thing to do. You are focusing on what is working. Just a little warning, Capricorn. All of that, what you're doing is really, really great, but um, you wanna you wanna still do what needs to be done. So it might be time to maybe get in some help. Maybe go and see a therapist or a counselor or someone like that, or like me, to just help you with some of these deeper subconscious spring cleaning that needs to be done. All right. Because I do see some things stepping to the forefront, things that you have, I won't even call them, in your perception, they may not be seen as terrible, they may be seen as minor irritations, but we don't always realize how much what's going on in the subconscious mind is affecting us. So I would still recommend that you maybe go and see someone to just help and support you. This could just even be like maybe going to speak to someone in HR, or just somebody that you can sort of trust and speak with them. They're not trying to fix you, that sort of thing. Okay. Sorry. But I also see beautiful new year. I see you, doing your own thing here, branching out on your own. All right, branching out on your own, doing really, really well. Leading with the heart. This is the big thing for you, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. It's about leading with the heart. All right. The pace in this reading, even though it feels the pace for me in your life, it feels nice and slow and nice and relaxed, but it's almost like it's anything but that. So maybe you've also, I feel that you've found a calm within the chaos and within the storm and all those sort of things, which is really, really great. Because then after things don't affect you the way they may have affected you before. Okay, you don't go into overdrive crazy mode, basically. Clarifying that recent past influences over there. What happened over there? What went on over there? What went on there in the past? We want to know that. We want to see what is going on, what went on, what is the vibe. For those of you that are interested in learning card reading, you can check out the links for my courses down below in the description. Lifetime access with them. There's a free oracle card reading course. I'm also currently creating an advanced tarot reading course. Incredibly excited about that. You would need to have a good understanding of tarot though to be able to benefit from it. And if you don't, you can always just check out my course in the description. It will give you that good foundation. All right. So for recent past influences, Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Moon. So I'm picking up a couple of messages here. First of all, with love, it could be that for some of you, you started maybe like your own business, your own career, your own path in life. But then there was also love coming in. I feel it's almost like you were pushing too many things at the same time. So you had to prioritize and say to yourself, well, what is it that I'm going to focus on first, and what is it that I'm going to do? Because it feels like, it's almost like, when you have those experiences where you meet the right person, but it feels like it's at the wrong time, sort of thing. I get almost like that experience that came up for you. But then you really took a hold of things and you really took control of things. And what's so incredible, Capricorn, is this is one of those situations where life is challenging sometimes, but it is the challenges that help you to unlock so much of your incredible potential that you may not have picked up had it actually, or you may not have unlocked, sorry, had it not been for the challenges that you felt, the oppression that you felt. So, in that sense, I would even say, bless the past, bless the situations. We're not justifying any of the crappy things that have happened or that were done to you, but it feels like you were really brought into a space that brought you very face to face with your dream, with your reality, with your vision, with your inspiration, with your motivation. So it also seems like you might have been in a space where you almost lost everything, with emphasis on almost lost everything. Um, but it moved you. It's almost like that situation was necessary because it's like you would have worked quite a lot on something and didn't quite get the result, like the desired results that you'd like to have. And it's almost like, sometimes when we come face to face with challenges in life, it teaches us, it's like the dark can teach you things that the light can't. And I can see that for many of you that was the case. But it sort of like sharpened your focus, which is really incredible. Okay? Let us see in your current space what we have for money and career, success in career, entrepreneurship. What is it that my beautiful Capricorns need to know? So you have got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Hanged Man, and you've got the Strength energy. Okay, so I do see things improving for you, definitely. Financially, career wise, doing your own thing, I definitely see improvement here for you, beautiful Capricorn. But you want to be more mindful of how you spread and distribute your energy. Okay, it's I feel like almost like you still sort of spreading yourself too thin here with your resources. And we've got the Six of Pentacles here for you twice. So there is incredible potential for growth. All right, incredible potential for growth for you, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. But it does mean that you might need to get a little bit more clarity about how you sort of like give of yourself. It might be time to maybe outsource things. You might need to work on um, delegating, you know from that sort of leadership point. And leadership doesn't have to mean that you're the leader of all. It's how you take, like control of your own career. All right. So what do you really, really want? Because it feels to me like some of you are, you're thinking in a bit more of a limited sense, in the in the way of, what you want, but you don't want to think about it, you don't want to dream about it, because what if it doesn't happen? And you are actually encouraged to do the direct opposite. Think about it, dream about it, wish for it, aspire to it, and then hand over to that higher power, hand over to source to help you to get it. There is some healing that needs to be done here, some deep healing. You might need to cut a cord. Some of you, I'm sorry, but it seems like you might need to fire someone, or have a, and if you can maybe have a serious talk with them first, it might actually help everybody so much more. But I do see you stepping into that next level, and I see you being challenged by it. Um, but I also see that you got it. That I definitely see as well. Growth here. Remember the importance of leading from the heart for you. Okay? Let's see for your one burning question. What is it that the angels would like to say to you, beautiful Capricorn? What is it that they'd like you to know? If you go ahead and like this video, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, trust me when I tell you, I'm going to appreciate it so much, because it helps my channel to grow. Okay, what is it that the angels would like to communicate to Capricorn, please, for the one burning question? This one, okay. Within the next few months. All right. So whatever your burning question is, the angels are letting you know within the next few months. Now, you want to also remember with a message like this, because sometimes we get super despondent when the answer is not right now. But, there's a lot of changes that are currently happening in the world, and those changes are not done, but things are beginning to settle around November, December, January, February, after a brand new beautiful start. Things be on a very good roll towards March, end of April. So, you know, Just give it a little bit of time. Don't try to rush and push anything, because remember, the universe also sees the bigger picture of life that we do not see. So there's some beautiful hidden potential here for you, and that beautiful hidden potential is in a process of stepping forward. So maybe give it some time. Okay? So that's what I have. I hope that it helps you, beautiful, beautiful Capricorn. If any of you are interested in a further exploration of your energy potential, you can always go ahead and book a personal reading with me. The details on how to do that are down below in the description. I'll see you next time.